Hello and welcome to today's Daily Dominion by Holtz. It's a Wednesday, August the 9th, and we are looking, I already opened it here, we are looking at a Who expansion kingdom. So this is Intrigue and this is Plunder. All right. Then let's start with these two and then I go to the larger view of the kingdom. So Shy essentially allows you to discard um, the card which carries the trait Shy at the beginning of your turn if you happen to have one of those cards on your hand. So it's a one-time thing. You can't discard two of them and draw four. You just draw two cards for discarding one of the trait cards, and only at the beginning of your turn. Then we've got Scrounge, which is a trashing and a gaining. It's an interesting one. Typically, the gaining is towards the game end, when you get an estate and then you get duchies, which nets you 4 VP and you only have to pay 3 for 4 VP, which can be quite powerful to catch up with some VP or get into a bigger lead. Typically, it's used for trashing, where you pay the 3 and then you can trash any card, but just a single card from your hand. Yeah, and since we are discussing Scrounge, I would suggest we also look at the trashing capabilities in the kingdom. So we only have Secluded Shrine really, and Swindler gets you to trash cards of your opponent, or you get some trashed from a swindled attack from your opponent. This I wouldn't really consider trashing. It's exchanging cards for typically a worse card. So yeah, Secluded Shrine is the only other trasher. And now we can look at the kingdom a bit better here. Secluded Shrine is good if you intend for trashing, if you intend to buy at least some amount of treasures. I could see here that you kind of get golds, or you start with abundance, probably a 4 card. You can trash then. You get the +1, for example. That's a typical turn. So you play the Secluded Shrine, you hit and you have a silver or something, or the Swindler. And the Swindler, you can't play both of them. Let's say a silver and the Secluded Shrine, you hit 4, you have 2 cards left on your hand, you buy the abundance and you trash the other 2 cards. This could be okay, and then you do penance if you hit 5, and then you could do the same thing with gold. This is, I'd say, a strategy, if we ignore the swindling attacks for a moment, which would allow you, given there is also pendant, which gets quite strong. So if you really get silver, the abundances, and gold, I think this should be like 13, 14 turns max for 4 provinces. A question here is, you can play this sort of money-ish deck. On the other hand, there's powerful alternatives. So you have Minion. Minion gets way better if you trash. So this is a bit of a collision here. You have Secluded Shrine, which asks for treasure, and then Minion gets better if you trash, but not if you add a lot of treasures. So that means we could be using Scrounge to trash down at least some of the starting cards to improve the minion capabilities. On the other hand, the minion and pawn, they work well together, and even better is minion and courtier, because minion is an attack card, so you can basically play a courtier, reveal the minion, and then you do the action and choose any of those, which would be typically in this deck, if you played with minion, it would typically be the +3, or in some instances the +buy if, for example, yeah, you think you're not seeing any pawns or you don't have any pawns because they got trashed or something from swindlers. So it's very interesting. So yeah, I tend to feel that a minion, courtier, pawn, secret passage, like 3, maybe 4 secret passages, to just activate at the beginning of your turn, which increases the likelihood of positive collisions between courtier, minion, and also pawns that you can play for plus action, and then you do the +1 or the +buy. because you don't need to draw with them. You do the draw through the minions. And then you definitely get one Swindler over like a Torturer. A Torturer here is complete nonsense. I mean, somebody can just easily counter it. You can only play one ever, max, in a turn. And somebody can just counter it with a minion. So that's not really strong. In a treasure-heavy deck, I could see the Torture, but I think the Swindler would still be stronger, especially if your opponent goes for minions, because then the Swindler can actually trash some of those 5 cards and turn them into Dukes probably at the beginning, and then probably always into Dukes, as long as they don't get too many duchies. That's terrible for them. So yeah, I would also like to try this other thing. Just Swindler, Secluded Shrine, Treasures, Pendant Abundance. Because it feels this is... I mean, then you go for the provinces. Then I think you don't go for the Duchy Duke stuff, because it will just... Yeah, the pendants will not work. Really. Are you fast enough? Yeah, I would say 8 provinces. Let's assume we want to get to 8 provinces, just playing these 4 cards essentially. And in the late game, potentially a Torture if we have tons of treasures. So here's Secluded Shrine, Abundance, Pendant, Gold, and possibly a Courtier, because it can use the Secluded Shrine, and Secret Passages, of course. And one or the other pawn for the plus buy. Well, the plus buy is Abundance, so I'm not even sure about the pawns. Because if your opponent attacks you with Swindler, you better don't have pawns. Yeah, but then I would actually skip the Swindler in the open. Then I would just do Secluded Shrine and Secret Passage probably. We skip the Swindler. I mean, I've played minions so many times, and I think I kind of know what to do there and how the strategy would look like. But I think I just don't want to do it. So I do the Secluded Shrine Secret Passage thing. Yeah, and then we might even add some of the scrounge stuff in to trash faster. If we hit 3 or something, I think 1 silver is fine because of the pendants. We will get pendants, pretty sure of that. They might turn some pendants into duchies, which is a bit meh. But if we get primarily golds and abundances, we are pretty good in shape. Because if they trash an abundance, give us a secret passage, that's totally fine. If they trash golds, we just get another gold. So let's do this and then see where... I mean, the goal is definitely to trash and get an abundance. Through getting an abundance, activating the Secluded Shrine. So the ideal draw would be the secret passage is on the hand. Okay, this looks pretty ideal. Let's see if we hit 4. No, sad. Yeah, the 4 hit would be absolutely amazing, because we would get abundance and trash 2 estates. Now we just get the silver and trash 2 estates. Here the 5. Yeah, now the question is, do we get any minion? And the answer is I don't know if it's worth it really. So they just trashed an estate. That's totally fine. I mean, we could also start getting the pendant. But I think 1 minion or 2 minions are not necessarily harmful. Because it's sort of the sifting that I'm thinking of here, not really the... On the other hand, it's not a fit for the strategy really. Because then, the late Torturer and things then just collides with minions. Sure, maybe it's just another secret passage, to be honest. Yeah, I think the best thing we can do here is trash really fast. The way we're laying out the strategy here. So yeah, we get another secret passage. Yeah, they trashed whatever, I don't mind. Yeah, and then we draw, that's perfect. We put this wherever, okay. And now we get The abundance, yeah, for sure. And we trash these two. Okay, that's the abundance thing I mentioned. So they don't give us a secret passage. I wonder if they had given us the secret passage if the trade was not on there. How well they're already implemented. I don't know. So we get another abundance. We're gonna stack them. Then we add a pendant, which is then already 3, maybe even 4 already. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then gold for the roundup. And then we just try to get the provinces. I think we skip the duchies here. They will never really hit anything. I mean, they can trash our coppers and give us a curse. I don't mind. We will just trash the curses easily. Okay, so what did they trash? Yeah, we just gained another secluded shrine. I'm not sure I would have done the same as AI. I think I would have given us maybe even a swindler. I mean, we can get a swindler, and probably we will actually. But once the secluded shrine is worth shit, when we've trashed enough. Okay, so now this, and then yeah, we almost draw deck already. Yeah, we don't see the secluded shrine because they just what's this? Because we drew. This is funny because we drew until the very end. I think there's no reason to keep the silver, right? To put the silver away. So yeah, let's not think about it too much. Yeah, now okay, let's think about that. Maybe we better wanna trash. So if we get a passage, we get another 6, which could be a gold. But then we only trash the curse. Well, no. Yeah, we can't afford the passage without putting the 2 coppers out. That's a little sad in a way because we will just get to trash 1 card. I think it's still good, but um, is that like we could do a silver and then next turn is really big. 2 silvers is not the worst here. I mean, what do they do if they trash our silver? They give us another secluded shrine. Pretty sure of that. So it's also not really good. I mean, we could also do something with like getting a pawn and a gold, for example. um, and we hold on, let's calculate. So 5, and then we get another 6. Sorry, 2. We buy the 2, and then we get another 6. Yeah, we can't like double where we could double trash, but that doesn't double scrounging for us doesn't make sense. I'm talking as if the secluded shrine was in play, which is not. So I'm talking nonsense. So I think we are either just trashing the curse here, or we get another abundance and leave the abundances in play. I think, or we just get another passage. It's all reasonable. I think. Yeah, we want to see this shrine. Absolutely see the shrine. So we just get another passage. I think. Yeah, we want to start our turns with 2 extra cards. It's like a crop rotation, which is even better because the secret passage doesn't, you don't have to buy green cards or anything. So here, this could actually be pawn pendant. Looks attractive, I think. Yeah, absolutely. Pawn pendant. Yeah, look, they can't really do anything with their swindler. They even got 2 swindlers, which is, I mean, not sure how well, they bake in what we do. The 2 swindlers against our deck full of 4s and soon goals is absolutely nonsense. So yeah, then we can just play on and search our good stuff. We want the pendant for sure. So now we can discard and decide, yeah, I think we just draw it back up with Wasn't there an option that you can order, or maybe I'm mixing it up with Dominion.games? Here now, well, the pendant is only 3 if we, but I still think we should just trash the 2 coppers. And get the gold here, of course. And just leave 1 abundance in play. Then we pretty much draw deck next turn, and we are ready to province soon, and it's turn 9. I think this strategy is actually really viable. I mean, I don't know, if I had played my other thing and would play against myself now and keep minioning me every turn and whatever. But so far against what the AI is playing, this is super viable. I think we are in absolutely good shape here. Yeah, look, what are they doing? Now they trash a secret passage and give us another abundance. That's really interesting. I mean, fine. Yeah, here I think we just want the passage on top, of course. Ah, we have 2 cards. What else is there? Probably 1 more copper, right? 7 coppers. Did we trash all the 7 coppers? We never trashed 1 card only. So we always trashed 2 cards. And we don't have an estate. So we trashed 3 estates, 1 curse, and then 6 coppers. So we still have 1 copper, I think. I mean, we can just buy passages now. Oh, now what happened? Can I see that again if I re-enter the? I mean, I can still just draw it, but then we miss. Ooh, can we go back or not? No. Well, we can, but then we lose the game, I think. Yeah, let's try if we go to the main menu and come back, if that works. Yeah, okay, cool. So there's a bit of a contingency plan. So yeah, whatever, then we do this, and then we draw. Yeah, we don't have a copper left, so I'm a bit confused now, but and we started with 7 coppers, right? Yeah. There's no card that we. Now these heirlooms. No, I think. So maybe I miscounted something. I don't know. I thought we always trash 2 cards. Maybe not. Oh, now I get it. They trashed 1 of our coppers for a curse. And so I counted it double. We only had 6 coppers. 1 curse is 7 and 3 estates is 10. Yeah, okay. I mean, a copper would actually not be too bad, but in the long run, it won't really, help. So here, yeah, now we can really get going. We want to trash anything? No, if at all, then the pawn actually. But I think we want to keep it, even if they give us an estate. Now we can get a Swindler, I think, just to be annoying to them, or the Torturer. They only have 2 minions. If we play that Torturer every turn and just province consistently and get secret passages like hell, or abundances, whatever. Well, we need to activate the plus buys. Yeah, but we already know if we get secret passages and they trash them, they will give us more abundances, which then in the end we will just pile. So that's kind of funny to anticipate that. So it's kind of helping us actually to pile, because I don't want too many secret passages if I have the Torture. I think we don't need the Torture actually. Later maybe, but then, well, if they keep trashing our secret passages, then yeah, the more abundances we have, the better the Torture becomes. We could get, I never checked it's only 2 types, right? There's no 3 type, yeah, because of a courtier. But our deck will not be like super for courtiers. With the passages we would get to it, and then we could get more golds. Gold and the +3 for some time at least. That could make sense. They have 1 province, but I think we get the Swindler now just to be annoying. Swindler, and then yeah, we could get 2 points, but I think we don't. We just get 1, 2, and then this could be a province. I mean, we can stack the abundances and then get 2 provinces, but I think here it's absolutely reasonable to take the province because we have our main payload engine going. We have silver, abundance, gold, pendant, and then we will get to them with the secret passages. Yeah, so let's just take the province, not think about it too much. Okay, they get another gold. They will not be able to consistently province given that their composition. Okay, yeah, we give them a secluded shrine. I think that's way too late now for them. And here we just get, I mean, we could pawn and province, for example. It's not the worst. Or we do secret passage, and then we have 6, right? Could be another gold, for example. The problem with the gold is then we activate the secluded shrine and it gets back into the deck, which I don't want. So we might be better off getting a courtier here. I mean, we could also scrounge the secluded shrine at some point. That could be reasonable. I think the pawn province is not bad. We know that there is a lot of secret passages coming up, just in terms of also ending the game at a reasonable within a reasonable time. Yeah, okay, they just do whatever. Trash up to 2 cards. Oh no, yeah, that's funny also. They activated our secluded shrine because so they get another province, but I'm absolutely not concerned. Did we? Yeah, discard. Yeah, we did. Okay, let's hope now that somebody wrote about a bug here, that it's not gonna happen. So we don't really want to bottom deck anything here, right? I mean, we want to make sure we get another 2, 2. We already have we need the silver. If I knew, we could just dash the abundance maybe. 1. We want the silver for the pendant. And we can draw another 5. 2, 4, 5. I think we have 3 secret passages because they trashed quite a few. Yeah, they trashed 1. Okay, just 1. This is, yeah, here we see the cards they trashed. And we trashed their Swindler. So they hit 3 of our abundances. Okay, didn't really help them. So here, oh no, now I need to go back again. I think this is the, yeah. I don't know, whatever. I think I just put this, no, I want the silver. I put the pawn somewhere. Or let's put him at 5 cards. So that if we draw 2, 2, 2, okay, 1 more here. Yeah, okay. Then we draw again. Okay. Did I put it wrong or I don't know. Or we have 2 pawns in the meantime. Okay, fine. So we could put this guy, same, we just put him here and then we can chain them. But that doesn't make any sense, really. Then we put it here. 2, 2, pawn. I just don't know. It's too painful. We just stop. Thinking about it too much now here. Yep, that's cool. Now we only need the silver. The secluded shrine. I mean, we could get rid of 1 abundance. Trashing this secluded shrine would really help. Like really help. So we won't play it if we draw the Swindler now. So I think, given where we are, on the other hand, I would like to stack them because we want a double province. Yeah, okay, then. So we bottom deck this guy. Now we have the province, and this is a little. Yeah, here's the silver. This is great. Okay, and now we just leave. those three abundances where they are. We don't do anything here, then getting the province. Right, that's the big misplay in a way, that we didn't pop deck for another secret passage. That yeah, that I need to confess was a mistake. On the other hand, we wouldn't have found the silver. We couldn't have provinced. Well, not provinced without playing abundances, so I don't know actually, but gut feel is that yeah, here I mean we could play super simple here by just not doing anything really. We just do uh yeah, I think we just don't do anything really. We do this and this. Okay, we trashed. What do they get? A Duke? Well, a Duke would be 1 VP. We give them the Duke because we are so likely to double province, and then we just scrounge the secluded shrine, and then we are set up for the double province or whatever. Then province and 2 duchies or something next turn. Yeah, okay, that's it. Yeah, even if they dash the cards, it's fine. Yeah, okay, now we are just 1. Bottom deck. Okay, the bug is gone, or we are just lucky here. I don't know. Oh, now it crashed. Okay. We need to reopen that. Hope it's working now. Yep. Okay. Draw more. What do we do now? We'll put pawn. You can just stay where it is. Yeah. Draw the last province. So now 3 provinces are at the bottom. So we draw to the gold. And we do action and plus coin, right? We have enough buys from the abundances here, and bang. Or would we have 1 if they get the province? Oh yeah, sure, it's no big deal. And they even get a curse here. Yeah, I really like how that played out. Yeah, nice. 14 turns. I felt absolutely in control the whole game. A bit surprised, to be honest. I'm a bit surprised how well this worked. I mean, we were lucky at the beginning. We need to, yeah, look at this as objectively as we can. We had the passage and the what is it called? Secret? What is it called? We trashed it, so I can't see it here anymore. The passage and the secret shrine, I think. Yeah, the shrine on turn 3. That's great. I mean, we could only get the silver, but still, I mean, this is awesome. Because that means your next shuffle is already, I mean, you hit 5, or you can do the abundance stuff, like get a I can't remember that name. Sorry, maybe they had one. Secluded Shrine, yeah. The Secluded Shrine in play, we just buy an abundance, we can trash another 2 cards. Yeah, the way this played out is we could always trash 2 cards. The treasures really helped us because the abundances allowed us to get passages with plus buys and things. And then the silver also, it spiked our pendant later. And the gold, I mean, is also then a spike for the pendant, and it's just a +3, which makes you hit province very easily. So we were able to province, yeah, very fast. And their deck we can compare now. I think I didn't trash any really material card from them. So I didn't trash a minion or anything. The courtier, which I turned into a duke. But the rest, yeah, their deck is just less, if you look at this, it's just less effective or way less effective because they are not trashed. So they can't really use their minions effectively here. With 6 coppers, a curse, and even an estate in the deck, yeah, they just didn't trash enough. I mean, their 1 or 2 minions could be fine if instead of our early or rather early pendant, you can argue you can get a minion just to play it a bit safer. But I felt it's not necessary because of the secret passage start of turn draw. Because then what does your minion do? It's just a silver if you if you don't mass minions, but then the mass minions are definitely not compatible with what we were playing. So yeah, I think I really like this strategy. And the funny thing is, like the Japanese players, they are typically really good with this stuff. So I'm pretty sure I would normally have played my minion thing here. A bit better probably here than the AI did this time. But I would have lost against something like this. And then would have wondered what happened and were I unlucky or not. But then I have to admit this is just too fast. Because the Swindler is so ineffective against these abundances and, well, one pendant which they could be turning into a duchy. But I mean, then gold, silver, abundance, secret passage. The pawns were just to trigger the abundances, so they were not really, really didn't serve any purpose. I think I always used them for draw plus card and for a cantrip, basically. Okay, I'll leave it there, and this should show now 3. Yeah, right now the account is stable with the email address behind it, etc. Cool. Thank you, and see you next time. Bye bye.